Hello, Interneters.
I'm Jake.
I'm Aiden.
And together we make
George.
So, yeah, what we're going to do today, we're going to relive our Wembley moments.
Wembley!
So, that morning, Aiden was looking a little bit like, and I was looking a bit like.
Yes, it was very early and I couldn't be bothered to do with Jake.
Yeah. Anyway, we were on the way. I was doing a lot of that. He was doing a lot of rolling eyes and I want to go to sleep sort of thing. Until we stopped on the way. I don't know where it was, but it was like loads of merchandise stuff. And
basically, no Leeds Orient fans, all Rotherham fans.
Which was a good thing. And we went to the toilet, and as I was peeing, a nice mental image for you all there.
Right, I'm just going to move out the camera while you're saying this, because it looks weird.
Yeah. Anyway, we, I don't know if Aiden saw it, but I saw this one person who had a Rover shirt on. Now, was it me, or was it him as well?
No, I saw it.
This was I
felt like shooting myself.
Yes, at the time. Anyway, we got back in the car. I wanted to buy a heart button, but they were just like these jingly things, like, you know what those clowns wear?
What, with bells on their end?
Yeah!
Just
bells on their end.
Totally.
Bells on their end. That sounds brilliant. on their bell ends.
Alright, come on.
Anyway, we got back in the van thing, mini bus sort of thing, and what did Aiden say? Oh yeah. So when we get there, I need to pee again. That was exactly what he said, and I just thought of this mental image of Aiden peeing.
Why?
Because that's
you gay.
no, because that's what you think when people say stuff like that.
Ooh, that made me think of an image of someone peeing. That's the thought that goes through your brain.
Yes, very much.
Right, we get there. There's Jake asking every 2 minutes, I'm going there, I'm going there, I'm going there. We
Are
are
there
there
yet? Are we
2
there
hours
yet?
early. And he's there like, we're going there, we're going there, we're going there. Like, no.
Anyway, I'm one of those impatient people when there's a good time. Like, I remember I did not sleep the night before. I did not sleep. And anyway, we got there. We could see all the Leyton Orient fans, and we were like, well, we got on the tube. Can we run the tube? There was like a Leyton Orient supporter with her child just there, and and because I don't like trains or tubes, basically, then proceeded the longest 10 minutes of my entire life.
Even though we only travelled 7.
There you go. It felt like a million years, but it was slowed down. Well, it was sped up even by the Leyton Orient spotter that me and Aiden were just whispering to each other about the poshness of this person.
Yes, it was so unreal. It like off of a 1950s movie.
Yeah, it sounded wrong. I mean, it sounded like, you know, there's posh, and then there's just
Super posh.
yeah.
Like
She was like Shakespeare. Honestly, and then I'm like the normal posh because I'm not like a Yorkshire person. I'm not say Summit or
Summit. You're not like me.
no.
I'm like proper.
I'm a Barnsley lad.
He is a Barnsley lad. I'll tell you that one.
I'm Rotherham lad.
He's a Rotherham lad then.
Ow.
He hurt his nipple. Anyway, then came the game. We were losing at half time 2-0, and then I went to buy some M&M's. You know the brown packet that's not got nuts in it. I asked for chocolate M&M's. What did they give me? Peanuts. I hate peanuts. So
Yep.
Aiden and
I
his
hate
mum
Ate
ate
all.
the £3 packet of M&M's.
You're welcome. I didn't waste them for you.
It's okay. It's okay. And then I bought some minstrels, as you might explain, as people call me, many minstrels. And then
the moment of Alex Ravel poking his toe into a ball and going into the net.
Then when we celebrated, it looked a lot like this. That was a squeaky voice. And then exactly 2 minutes later, we scored again.
The oh my god goals of goals.
Now, if you watched it, it is the godly goal of goals.
Alex Ravel.
He volleyed it from about 50 yards out, and it went over the goalkeeper and in. And because we was directly behind the top corner, we could see it going in. So we were like, me and him were just like, yeah, and everyone else were just like, what the hell are they doing?
And then my dad just like,
Hugging us. He rugby tackled us, and he nearly fell over a lady's chair.
yes. But it would have gone wrong if I did. I mean,
And because I had a bottle of water as well, I basically made myself very wet.
why don't you just tell him about the thing called Rovers? I mean, if I actually heard him, I'd have shot him.
Anyway, we were like, you know, like when people like do the clap thing and then go like Rotherham and stuff like that. While I was in the middle of that, as well as saying Rovers on accident, because I always go to Rovers games right with my auntie. I whacked this kid on the forehead. It's about
Child
7.
abuser.
It's about 7, right? And also singing Rovers. I have no idea how no one heard me. Honestly, they must be deaf. I can't believe he didn't hear me. It was like right in his face. And
Right
anyway,
in my face, you won't be watching
I told him, and he just laughed until the end of time. Honestly.
But then, penalties.
After hitting the bar several times, Leighton Orient did come close. And with us saving one on the line as well,
Twice.
we did hit the post 3 times in that extra time. In half an hour, we hit the post 3 times, and we could have scored either of them. We still didn't.
Pringle.
Yeah, Ben Pringle.
Pringle.
He's got 2 right feet because he's left-footed.
You need to snap that ball into the net like a pack of Pringles.
Anyway, came penalties. We were losing. After 3 penalties, it was 3-2 to them, and we went first. So this wasn't a good start. And then what did Adam Collin do? He saved.
Colin's like, whoosh, ninja.
Saved 1. We scored.
Like,
Then
cheering.
we scored again, and then Adam Collin again saved the save of saves.
Godly.
Honestly, it was the best save I've ever seen. You need to watch the highlights. Honestly, it was immense. Like, what a save! And then the celebrations looked a little bit like this. It looked very, very much like we had been possessed by ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even kidding. So, on the way home, I made him watch this video. Wait, what is it?
We was on TV.
Oh, TV! Yeah,
We
we were singing, like, there's like millions of Leighton Orient fans, and in the middle was just 2 random, idiotic, sexually abusive boys. That didn't sound right.
I don't think you understand what that means.
No, we are not.
Anyway, the camera came up to us and we were singing, we are going up, said we are going up. Anyway, we sounded like a seagull then. And the camera light pointed towards us, they were pointing for us to see the interview, according to his dad.
That was our interview. Just singing.
The Leighton Orient fans then were singing an awesome song. Ori, 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 Ori. And honestly, come on you O's.
Why O? Couldn't it be like rent or something? Anyway, on the way back.
Come on you O's. Anyway, on the way back, what happened? I don't want to tell you.
We watched a video with
No,
3
no.
names.
And we don't want to tell you because it's very personal.
No, you don't want to tell them.
Mm-hmm.
I sounded like so Orient then. If that's even the place. Or is it Leighton? I don't know.
Is it Leighton or Orient?
My geography is so bad.
Someone needs to look this up. Anyway,
I'll look it up after.
nice one. Basically, I showed him this video, like when we first got in the car, and also someone told us that at half time it was 2-0. Someone got back in the van to drive home at half time at 2-0.
I mean, who the hell would do that?
And we ended up winning. So you. And basically, I showed him this video from when was here, which should have been his first ever video, but it was so bad that we did not want to show you, and it had so many editing to do. It was unbelievable. Like, you should have heard some sounds that were made.
Basically.
No!
Basically.
Don't tell him, please. La 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 la.
Shut up.
No.
He wanted to fart, so I said, fart then. He just goes, and it stunk. It actually, how can that smell come from a person that small? I mean, get up. I mean,
For the record, this did not happen. We are actually making this up.
No, we're not. He's just so embarrassed.
Anyway, my dad deleted it because I needed space on my phone. So now we can't watch it ever again.
But we could reenact it in the future.
Honestly, it was the best moment ever. We were laughing all the way home.
The 4-hour journey.
The full 4 hours. It felt like 2 minutes compared to on the way. It was like, whereas on the way it was like. Imagine putting a mobility scooter next to a Bugatti Veyron. That's how fast it went.
Isn't it Veyron?
Whatever it is, it's like that. Anyway, that's the end of our video, but we do have one shout out to one person.
Do we?
Yes, I don't know how to pronounce this, but there was a comment on the Cinnamon Challenge by someone called Petravav. It's spelled Petrvav, and it was the best idea ever, but we will probably die from it. It's a challenge where You have to go in the bath, full of water, cold water. Put your heads underneath, upside down, not holding your nose, so it goes all up your nose, and keep your eyes open.
Which we'll probably do.
And hold your breath, and see who can do it the longest. Honestly, I can't stand 2 minutes with water going up my nose.
I've got bigger lungs. This is normal.
That's not near your lungs. That's your.
Where are my lungs? I want no lungs. Okay.
So hopefully we'll be doing that video very soon. We don't know when it'll be in the near future. Hopefully, and
that made no sense. You don't know when it'll be in the future.
Hopefully.
Yeah, he said don't know when it'll be in the near future. Hopefully, that makes no English sense.
You know what I meant, okay? So that's all of today's video. We hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna get dry now instead of wet. So stay dry.
Shout out to Petrav.
Petrav. Is it Petrav?
Petrav.
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 Petrav. Anyway, he came up with the awesome idea, and we'll probably be doing. That's one of the best ideas ever.
Is it he or she?
He or she.
Sorry, we don't know.
We don't actually understand the we don't even know if we're male or female. I mean that's how
you don't.
That's how biological unsenseful we are.
Unsensible. Oh my god.
Well,
right, we'll end it here.
We'll end it on that line right there, and we will see you guys very soon. Goodbye. Goodbye.